Welcome back. Here's the second part of this video. Wanted to point out the body lines on the outside of the car. You can see them there. They are indented. They're designed to give it a little bit more of a stylish look. There's nothing that's going to help you out other than just cosmetics with it. The back part of the vehicle, this is a 6-seater, so you do have these seats that are in the middle. There's that little loop you see there. You can pull this forward, and if you go ahead and pull another little strap behind this headrest, it'll bring it forward. And down here, just pull on this and the whole part will just slam down for you. So you don't have to be too good with doing these aftermarket things. Plus there's a little tray where you have a place to put items. There's also cup holders. And underneath this seat over here, you can lift it up and you can store this. So that's pretty cool too. And then with that being out of the way, if you folded this down again, it would lay flat. Now the seat does slide as well, so I'm going to circle back around the other side and show you the back. You notice there's no column side lights on this like before. They've brought them down to the side of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. And then in the back of the vehicle, you got a whole lot of space. Now if you don't need the third row, you can pull on this strap right here, push this forward, and now you have a cargo space. So if you had something long you wanted to put in here, you could. If you just have 2 kids or 2 folks in the car, you're set up. Your dog could be to the left. Underneath the back of the car, you got all your tools here, and if you lifted up this piece here, you can kind of see the tread of the spare tire in there. That's where your spare tire is going to lay. Now on the other side, the last real important thing to see is that you have room back here. Now the back seat's all the way back. It's even tilted back quite a bit, so a smaller person would fit all right there. And this is with the seat in its position it's in. This does have a little pull piece that you can bring forward, so it will cut out the room in the front, but again, the front seat's all the way back. So if we were to sit in this normally, let's say pull up on this and might even move the front seat a tiny bit, again, depends on the size of that you are or the kids are, you now have room, and you have a little bit of room there, and the third seat now has some space too. If I fold this forward, you got some pretty decent leg room back there. Again, it's not huge, it's not designed to be huge, but if you have a family that's growing and you're kind of a smaller family getting bigger, this works out great. There's a whole bunch of people that we talked to about this car that have animals like dogs, and they put their kennels in the back. There's pharmaceutical people that like the room in the back for storing all of the different items that they have. And probably the most important thing about the Mazda 5, this is the most expensive one that's out there when it comes to the basic options, and this is a Grand Touring model. You can see the MSRP is $24,670. The pricing on these can be had, you know, pretty well, especially if you go into the stores with a little bit of information. You should be able to get yourself a really good deal. So pay attention to who's advertising these vehicles and who knows what they're talking about, and they'll put together a very fair deal for you. That is the Mazda 2012 Mazda 5 Grand Touring model, and this is the copper red mica with the sand interior. Alright, the last piece that's in here is the moonroof. Almost forgot about it because it's standard on this, but it does come with a moonroof, and that is going to complete the walk around for this vehicle. Enjoy!